I am extremely grateful for this beautiful day. I had a really good meditation session. It reminded me of the discipline and control you truly achieve when you are doing what is best for you versus what feels best for you. Now, sometimes both of those can get blurry in the sense that we all fall victim to those urges that will give us that quick hit and make us feel some sense of relief and help us forget all of our problems, bills, regrets, failures, etc. In that moment, everything is amazing. Everything feels right. Then that high comes down and you start to question your decisions and realize that was truly not in your best interest and how you stepped outside of yourself and who you are to experience this full sense of bliss, peace, love, lust, whatever it might be. Next thing you know, you start going down that rabbit hole of your life and how you always backslide and allow your emotions to take the steering wheel and dictate your state of being. Next thing you know, you went from a careless thought to an uneasy moment, disappointing few hours, and now a bad day. For a lot of us, this happens in a blink of an eye. And sometimes this translates to a mood and even your personality if you decide to personalize it long enough. There's good news though. You can decide at any time to go uphill or downhill, depending on where you are in your life, and your mental, paired with your willpower, will determine how long this process takes. Remember, you are not in a race against time or that person you went to high school with 10 years ago, or that person at your job. It is you versus you. We all have duality in us, good and bad if you want to call it that. We are energy. I heard this really good story that helped me a lot. I'll paraphrase it for you though. It was an elder explaining to a young boy that there's a fight going on inside him between these two wolves. One stood for peace, righteousness, just, love, etc. And the other stood for grief, hate, jealousy, evil, etc. And the kid asked him, which wolf would win? And the elder said, the one you feed. We are all energy. So it would make sense that the words, emotions, actions we take hold energy as well. So if you desire to experience what we call good emotions, aka energy in motion, you have to put yourself in positions to feel and act on them. For example, if I desire to feel joy, the next steps for me is to think about what brings me joy. After that, write whatever comes to mind, then pick what resonates with me the most and act on it. That process from thinking to writing and action is you manifesting. And just like that, you are tapped into the energy of joy and brought that forward by matching the intent with action. Think of these emotions as energy, because they are. And imagine your thoughts as a fridge in a store. Now stick with me. Your body just sent out a signal that you're thirsty. As you look in the fridge, you see all these energy drinks that you like. Love, hate, bliss, sadness, lust, etc. In this example, your body is craving lust. So you open the fridge, you reach down to the bottom row, and you pick up the bottle. And you start thinking to yourself, this is not what I desire. But everything in your body craves this flavor because that is the only drink you have been feeding your body. You have become dependent on what that flavor provides for you, regardless if it is not the best one for you. This is where you have to make that decision. Do you play it safe in the sense of sticking with this flavor because it gets the job done and really good in the moment, but not the best aftertaste? Or do you step outside of your comfort zone and into something that aligns with who you are and slowly work your way up the fridge, trying different flavors of life, like discipline, patience, love, etc. The kicker is there's no wrong or right answers. You're entitled to drink from any flavor you like. We are all pieces of this big ass puzzle called Source, God, even Jesus if that's your speed. Not mine personally. But you are not wrong for the experience you choose. However, remember, for every action, there's a reaction. So when you are moving through these energies, based off which one you choose to feed, will determine the energy sandbox you play in. And the best part is, you can decide to change that anytime you fucking desire.
Go hard, you gotta believe in yourself, and you gotta have a sense of humor. And know that bullshit is gonna happen. You can't be too serious about it. You have to just stick to the script. Believe, have overwhelming confidence. Be your own biggest fan, your own biggest believer, and put it on your back and carry the weight. You feel me?